going to show you the Tochtech Smarturns stove minder. And what this does is you replace the standard knobs on a stove. This is just a little test stove I have here with this knob, which has a sensor built into it that can detect when it's turned. There's an app you can have on your phone, but your loved one, if this is for someone who forgets to turn it off, doesn't have to have a phone. You can get a notification from the app or even a text message if this is left on for too long. With the app, you can set the timing on it. So there's the knob, a hub that of course needs power, and it has Wi-Fi back to your home Wi-Fi. There's also a motion sensor because you don't want the timer to go off if you're cooking and standing in front of it for a long time. There's also an option I've added, which is Tochtech Tochie here, which can actually speak to your loved one. The stove has been left on. Now I added some extra things in there. I added some sounds, and I have it tell me each time it's turned on and off. Now you wouldn't want to do that after you give it to your mom, but let me just show you what it looks like here. So I turn it on. This is what you see in the app. I heard the little ding dong that's on. I assume you wouldn't want to do that. But let's see what happens when I walk away for about a minute is what I set the time for. The motion sensor will see I'm gone. I can still stand out of range and talk a little bit about this here. The Tochie, the little speaker device there, it's sort of like an Alexa, except it doesn't listen to you. It only speaks to you, and it can speak to you in several different languages and different voices, and you can use text-to-speech, or you could even record your own voice if you wanted to, if you think that might get the attention of your loved one. And it can be used for more than just the stove. Here it could be used for other just calendar events, reminders. Take your vitamins, get up and stretch, drink some water, it's time for lunch. Boy, this is taking a long time for this to kick in here. So anyway, I found this to be a really good device. I've only set up one knob here, as you see. I'm going to deploy this later to my aunt's home where she has a full-size stove, and we'll get some real feedback there. She's had a couple of instances where things have been left on the stove. Not through her fault, but for people helping her out. So, this is taking way too long. I'm going to have to check what time I set that for. Ah, there we go.
The stove has been left on.
Okay, so as you see, we get a beep from the hub. We get a message there. I could also show you could send a text to your phone, so you'd know, hey, I better call mom and ask her to check that. Looks like something's been left on the stove.